Our tools in the garden set us up for success. They give us that confidence and they allow us to tackle those issues and those problems that we just have to deal with when we're talking about a garden, and those issues are weeds. So would you like to, do you want to bend down over and over and over again and hurt your back and your knees? Or would you like to stand up straight, give a little push with the foot, twist a couple times, and then pop that weed out to the side, never to be seen from again? That sounds pretty good to me. So usually $27.75. We've got a little break for you today on that price for $25.12. M70954 is your item number. One color, it's red, it does the job. Janine Ferrillo is joining us, and she is gonna show us this in real time in your very own garden. Hey, you get to do two things at once. Get rid of the weeds and have a presentation on QVC. How you doing?
Yeah, there you go. How are you, Terry? Good to see you. Listen, this is born in Germany. This company, Garden Weasel, German engineering. So you're getting really great tool right here. They are all about giving you precision tools, so you don't need 10 tools to do one job. And that's what happens here. No bending, no kneeling, saving your back, saving your knees. You get this foot pedal here to step on, and then you get the ejector button at the top, and that's going to pop that weed out. And I'll show you all you have to do. So let me just get closer for 1 second. These two tines right here, they're going in opposite directions. That's what's going to cut through your weed and get through the root of it. And so what you're going to do is you're going to center this over your weed, and you're going to give it a full 360-degree turn. And once you do that, you pull it out, and you can see that I got a nice big size plug here. Just trying to see which camera. There we go. And then when you want to pop it out, you pop it out just like that. Again, I'm not kneeling, I'm not bending, I'm not using harsh chemicals. I'm just walking through and getting the job done, I should say, with ease. So there you go. You can just see you're centering it right on that weed. You're giving it a full 360. You're pulling it out, and then you can see that you have that weed, and then you pop it out. And that's all you're doing. Pop it into a receptacle, put it into your compost, wherever it is that you want to put it. But now, again, no bending, no hurting your back. It's easy to get down. It's not as easy to get back up.
Well, and depending on how long you're down there, your back starts to hurt. You know, I mean, look at that. There's two blades going in opposite directions. So as you twist, it's getting the whole thing, the roots and everything. And then when I pop that, see how it pops? It's going to push everything that's in the middle here, and you're done. Boom. I mean, it must be so satisfying. I kind of just want to get this just to get those weeds and just be done with it. I mean, I can imagine how satisfying it must be to just pop that down.
It is.
Turn it, and then you're like, you're out of here.
I'm in a really big bed right here that's under a Norway spruce. I have this giant Norway spruce, but this is giant. This gets so many weeds. Like, I've given up mulching this. We mulch the rest of the property, not this, because honestly, this tree, it always drops needles and it's dirty. But I love to come out here with this weed popper, and I like to just get these weeds. It really is satisfying when you get to see that, like, wow, I just cleaned this bed. I did it in about 15 minutes, because I'm telling you, this is a very large area. And then you get to pop that weed right out. You know, we did a lot of landscaping on Sunday here. We got a lot done. And I said, wait, you need to leave me some of my weeds.
I have a presentation. We need
a presentation on QVC.
Yeah,
so we were
said no one ever. Leave me some
Exactly.
weeds. I have a question for you, because I actually did just put in mulch it was for for my husband's birthday party, which was at the beginning of April. So it was less than a month ago, well, about a month ago. We put in mulch. The weeds are already coming up. I'm so mad. I guess I didn't do it thick enough, maybe. I don't know. But would this, could I do this through my thin layer of mulch to get to the weed? Would it work on that?
It will work through that, absolutely. You're just going to, once you see those weeds, you center it on the weed, you do that 360-degree rotation, and then you pop that weed right out. What's great about this is also the fact, you're not using chemicals. You're not spraying
Yes.
chemicals all around. And this is about 43.5 inches tall. This is made of carbon steel. It's lightweight, so it's not cumbersome. And you're going to just stick this in your garage. You also have these nice cushion grips for your comfort, which is
Yeah,
amazing.
those are nice.
Um, they really did think of everything. This is great German engineering. I was so excited when Garden Weasel came here to QVC this year because I'll tell you what, you're getting quality. When you hold these tools, they're quality.
Yes.
My neighbor right next door, they saw me out here one day doing the presentation and they said, "What's that?" I said, "Well, watch my presentation in 10 minutes." So anyway, they did. They ended up trying this. They love it. And they said, my neighbor Wendy was saying, "I just can't get down like I used to. It's not as easy to get up." But her husband was out here today saying to me, "What's going on today?" And he said he got poison ivy. He was able to
Oh,
get poison
wow.
ivy. So if you're in your pants and you've got your work boots on, you're saving your hands and your arms from getting poison ivy,
Wow.
right?
Oh,
So I thought
goodness.
that's amazing, right? So I
That is
love that
worth it right
story.
there. My poor
I thought so
husband,
too.
if he just looks at poison ivy, it's all over his body and it is awful. So to
Yeah.
be
Oh,
able to not even have to touch it, because you have,
yes.
not only are you not touching it because it's doing all the work down here, but then to be
Yes.
able to pop it with that and not have to go
Yeah.
down and actually pull it out from the bottom. This
Yes.
is a really smart tool. It's normally $27.75. We have a feature price today of $25.12. Even better than that, if you're new to QVC, we have easy pay every day, at least 3 monthly easy payments. So in this case, it's $8.37 to get it home. You just use any major credit card. You don't have to have a special Q card for that. And you'll get it home. You have 30 days to try it out before you decide if you want to keep it or not. And we
Yes.
accept returns within 30 days. So I want you to get it home because, like Janine said, you feel the quality. You
Me
really
too.
do. And when you feel that just satisfaction of getting rid of those weeds so easily from the roots,
Right.
you're gonna wanna keep it.
And you know what? Here I have a plug. So this is the weed that I just pulled out. Well, I ripped through it with those tines from our popper. But you can see it's like a little, can we see that? Let me move my hands
Yeah,
up.
you
It's
can
a
see
little
it.
plug shape. It's like a little plug shape. So that tells you right there, you're getting to the root. And that right there, I'm going to drop that. That's what these tines do for you. They rip through it. And after it rains, it's been raining a little bit, right? Here in Pennsylvania. After the rain comes, it's always easier to weed then because it really is like butter, right? When these tines get down into the ground, it's like butter and it's so much easier to do after it rains. It's the best time to weed. But no matter if it's dry, if it's, wet, the weed popper is going to do the job. You're absolutely going to love your weed popper. Again, never bending again, not hurting your back, not hurting your knees, not using chemicals. Do you have pets? Do you have children? Even for yourself, obviously. And then I kick a little dirt back in. If I take some of my dirt up, I just kick it right back in place after I pull that weed out. And it's like I never, ever, had any issues. Look at
They
that.
didn't leave you
It's
enough
so fun.
weeds.
I know. I'm like, where are my weeds? I'm gonna move. Oh, I have them. Believe me, I
I
have
have
them.
plenty. You can come to my house. I have plenty of weeds for you. I'm so mad that I did the mulch, which I didn't even really want to do anyway, but I really just
Yeah.
wanted the color for this party. And so we did
Right.
it. And now they're already popping up. And now they're more apparent than ever because they're up against the black mulch. So I love the fact
Yes.
that if I get this, I can even
Yes.
go through the mulch to get it, because you see there those two blades. Look how they're going in opposite directions. So
Yeah.
when you do the 360, they're grabbing it by the roots. You pull it all out, and then when I pop this button, see how it pushes? I mean, I wish I had a
Yeah.
real one to show you, but it pushes it and it pops it out. So it is a weed popper.
That's right.
It lives
And
up to its
again,
name.
I'm just going to center it here on a weed right now so you can see. I'm going down. I'm putting my foot on that foot pedal. I'm giving it a full 360 turn, pulling it out, and then popping that weed right out. And as I move along all of my beds, they're going to look beautiful. They're going to look well maintained. Listen, you bought your Robertas, your cottage farms, Barb King. You bought all your flowers, right? Now you want them to grow and you want them to look beautiful and you want your beds to look clean and pretty. This is the time of year. We have things happening. We're outside. We're spending more time at home. Keep it beautiful and don't break your back or your knees doing it.
And don't use chemicals. Please,
That's
no
right.
chemicals. I love this. It is the perfect time of year to pick this up. I'm so happy it's on an easy pay of just $8.37. Your plants are going to be coming soon if they haven't already. So this is truly the perfect time for this tool. Thank you so much, Janine. I just want to get this and try it out.
Happy weeding.
Thank you. Whew. It's chilly in this studio. All right, coming up next from Ultimate Innovations, this is an LED